Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So one of the luxuries of living in northern Pennsylvania is we live at a high elevation and it snows all the time. So our project today is get this driveway cleared off and then figure out why the Jeep is getting a little bit of death wobble. Can't quite figure it out, but yeah, the never-ending snow. So let's see how this goes. Today's episode is brought to you by... just kidding, we don't have anybody sponsoring this yet. So some of you might have seen that I was plowing with the bucket up in the air. It's because I have to get in there tight, and if I have it down, it's gonna smash into everything, and so it keeps me from smashing stuff. But two, I could take the bucket off, but we get like snow bursts up here, like 24 inches of snow plus, and there's a point where you can't push with the back plate anymore. Now, like, it's light right now. We haven't had snow of accumulation other than maybe like 2-3 inches every couple days, but like it gets warm and then it melts. But about once a month we'll get like a spat of like 24 to 30 inches of snow, and then you're totally buried and you got to use the bucket. So that's why I don't take it off entirely. But so that's what it is so far. Driveway's all clear. Tractor's off. We'll have a project showing this. I made a mistake and ripped half off it off, but we have a project building this and timber framing, so we'll get into that in some video. But driveway's done, and now on to the next project. So something's wrong with the Jeep. I get up to speed around, I don't know, 60, it vibrates the steering wheel. I know the steering stabilizer is good because I replaced it. So I'm going to check the tire pressure, double check, see if the alignment's even close, and we'll see what happens. Real quick tip before we start on the Jeep: caulking. So I was two sitting there, wrap the end in electrical tape, and it will stay good for a really long time, and you don't have to keep cutting that tip off. And electrical tape's like nothing. So if you own a Jeep, you're gonna need a garage or a jack, because you're gonna spend a lot of time doing this. These steering stabilizers on this suck. They go bad all the time. It's a real pain in the ass. All right, now we have one wheel up. We're looking for crack in anything, ball joints. The wheel bearing itself, you'd feel it. You can even grab it and do this. It doesn't feel like there's anything there. When I do this, it's gonna move because it's gonna turn all those linkages back and forth, but I can look and see if anything feels or looks worn out. Everything looks pretty good there. All right, let's do the other side. All I need to do is check the track bar. So we'll put this back down. Just turn the steering wheel back and forth. You don't have to do anything else. Hold on a second. Keep doing that. All right, hold on. Good. All right, that's the problem right there. Go ahead. One more time. One more time.
Oh.
Okay. All right. That's it. Thank you. The drag link, or the whatever this is, the ties from the pitman arm to the one wheel's bad. So we'll just get one of them and replace it. All right. We're gonna start by checking the air pressure in the tires, and then we're gonna get started on that drag link. This is what we're replacing. This end is one bad. So this is jumbling around. That ball joint shot. Check this for now. Grease fitting for that. And new adjustment collar for that end. As you all know, the shit gets pretty rusted up here in the north and you can't use it. So let's get started by taking this wheel off. What would life be without the zoom zooms? Big ass airline. Reverse. Oh, you gotta love that. Throw that in there. So if I mess up here, I won't smash myself, even though I do have jack stands. Those are not coming out because, you know, that would make too much sense. Okay. I must have a socket gremlin around here because they seem to disappear awfully easily. Oh, right off. And you take your little persuader. It's not always that easy. Perfect. Look at that. Right out. We're going to measure this from here. Yeah. We'll go.
Made sure the kill switch was
Ah, forget it. We'll come up with something on the way there. What's the worst could happen? We'll be able to steer and know where we're going. Alright. Back to the old decision maker. Perfect. Let's see if this turns with these. If not, oh, look at that. Let's twist all this right off. Oh, get used to this motion being married. Almost there. Whew. It's a nice deep forearm burn. Deep black. We'll probably just speed up through this process. Okay. So what we're gonna do is get this prepped for install. So take this. Now I do a couple things. A little sneezer on these. Help with that. A little sneezer on the ball joint. Because you saw that other one came out easy. And this was why. Because I had to replace the universals on there. So I had to take off the steering knuckle anyway. And the sneezer helped quite a bit on there. Then, for assembly purposes, I'm just lubing these up real nice. Pull this off. Put that up real nice. This side is left hand thread. Their side's right hand thread. Just twist the bit. Good enough. All right. That together temporarily.
We'll drag this on the trailer. Big thank you to you, Zach, for helping me out. Appreciate it.
Okay. Go back underneath here. more go juice. Can't have too much. Pretty close, at least. And we're gonna loosen this side up. Oh, there we go. It's the nice part about lubing this up first. So you can get everything to spin freely. So it goes together a lot easier. Or at least you hope so. Oh, one more. Let's try that. Oh yeah. All right. That's on there. Snag this up. Now, if you're using hand tools, there's a Allen head, and you put a open-ended or box wrench on here, snug her down. Or in my case, put the air tool to it, you suck it down tight, and then you don't have to worry about it because it's there and it's not moving. All right. Now that that's out of the way, switch this over. Put the wheel back on. All right, so with the wheels on the ground, as you can see, they're not straight. That one's way off. This one's way off. So what I do is I get in the car and I line this plane of the wheel up here so it's even with the wheel in the back. Just keep getting closer until basically the front wheel is even with the back wheel just by looking at this plane. Pushing back. All right, we're about even there. And this side, because we didn't touch the tie rod, should be exactly the same. It seems to be somewhat close. It might be out of alignment just a little bit. All right, 11/16 box wrench to hold the back of that. 3/4 impact on this. All right. So now we gotta make the steering wheel straight. So with your wheels in line, you want to turn this to make the steering wheel straight. So I'll turn this a little bit, go check on the steering wheel, see where it's at. Going drastically the wrong way. So we'll turn this back.
I can't see anything.
I think let's try that. See where we are. Alright, we are so close, just a little bit farther.
The bike? Yeah. Does it kill a little kill switch?
A little bit here is a lot on the steering wheel. Just keep that in mind. So, if you look in here, by turning that collar, this steering wheel was this way. Turn that collar, brought it back straight. So we'll turn that off. Because that'll lock your steering wheel on your steering lock with it. Wheels are still in line. We never messed with those, so those are still good on each side. Like I said, this one might be out just a little bit, but it's not bad. So now all we do is come back under here, and you run your locking nuts down. Alright, so put that one on.
Good job, I'm proud of you.
Put the balk wrench on the back. Here's on forward. Tight.
So we had one of our wranglers
Tight. Doesn't take a shit ton. Snug them up. And that's it. Now we're gonna put the grease fitting on that side. Throw some grease in that that ball joint so it doesn't go bad. And you're done. So, all right. All right, we're going to go on a test run to see if what I did actually works. And if we die, seatbelt up, because I went through, hit everything with torque wrench, made sure it was all tight. We're gonna see if it tracks straight down the road or if I completely screwed it up. So it's a standard, so we'll see how holding the camera and driving goes. All right. Don't look both ways, that's for sissies. Okay, and here we go. I'd say that's pretty good with straight. I mean, it's not like you have to go high speed to check to see if the steering wheel is straight with the wheels, but I'd have to say the steering wheel is straight with the wheels. Everything looks good. It looks like we're gonna survive. Not gonna die, at least not today. Always go out and drive something after you completely tear it apart and put it back together. And enjoy the rest of the trip on the way home. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit that follow and like button, comment, and if you see anything I did wrong, let me know. And have a good one. Live life turboed.